Victory Monday here in Joshua as the Owls get back to work after an 18-6 victory over Fort Worth Poly. Here with Coach Gary Robinson. Coach, congratulations on the win.
You know, it's always good to win on Friday night, and it's even better to win your homecoming. And so we pulled that off Friday night. We had a great night. Would like to congratulate homecoming king and homecoming queen Josh Pfluger and Dalen Gladden. Both of them are part of our program. Josh has been a part of our program for many years. He's one of our team captains, and he's one of our assistant coaches. And Dalen is one of our student trainers. And so we're proud of those two for winning that. And we had a good night overall. The boys played well. They came out fired up and started fast. Played well on offense, moved the ball, and defensively we swarmed to the ball pretty good. Had a great night on special teams as well. So we're proud of the kids, and we're back at it this weekend. We got a good game plan ready, and we start practice, today for our next opponent.
And defensively, that was a real point of emphasis in the offseason and after the game against Northside.
Right.
I pitched a shutout and only gave up a punt for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
What were your kind of the keys to success this week?
Like we've talked about the last couple of years, we felt like we've really needed to improve on defense. Just like you said, we need to be better tacklers, and we're needing to break down better. We like to do a lot of diving on the ground and making the big hit and missing, because we play a lot of good athletes and they can juke real good and get past whenever we're diving like that. So over the last couple of years, we've really emphasized breaking down on the ball and not necessarily trying to get that big highlight hit, but just get them to the ground, And that's what we're seeing better this year. Our kids have bought into what we call shimmying down and surrounding their opponent and swarming to the football and punishing whenever you get there. But first off, get shimmied down and get them to the ground. And I feel like we're getting better at tackling. And we saw it against Poly this Friday night. And they ran a lot of inside zone up the middle. And we did a real good job defending that.
Talk about Noah's performance, his second game as a starter. Did you see some improvements?
Right. We talked about it last week in Northside. It was his first start as a quarterback and felt like the game was moving a little fast for him. And I knew that he would get better this week, and he's going to keep getting better with each game. What I'm most proud of is he ran the ball really well. I mean, whenever it broke down in the backfield and he had to scramble around, he did a good job getting some positive yardage for us. There was a couple of times that we ran counter, and he got behind his guard and tackle, and he was real patient, let the blocking develop, and he ran for that 50-yard touchdown that really helped us out in the game. And so it's slowing down for him, and I think he'll be even better next week.
First road game of the year at Crandall. It's always tough going on the road, but this year with not having many fans, no band for you guys, what's that going to be like, and what are some adjustments y'all are making?
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-hour drive over there. We're going to be right there in rush hour, and we're going east, and so we'll be in traffic. And I think the biggest thing for us is it kind of changes our routine. We're used to kind of getting things started at 5 o'clock, and then whenever you're on the road, like we'll have to get on the bus at 3 o'clock Friday. And we'll be on the bus for 2 hours traveling over, and it's just one of those things where it's gonna prepare us for playing our road games later on in the season in district, getting off the bus after a 2-hour ride and having to shake off the old cobwebs, and you get kind of sleepy, and a lot of the kids sleep on the way over, and we got to wake up and we got to get ourselves ready to go, so at 5 o'clock we can start our regular routine. And so and it won't be as a big of a crowd. We do have a good following, and I think there will be quite a few fans there. Of course the band won't be able to travel because of what's going on with COVID and everything, but our kids they'll get after it. They'll be fired up and ready to go once we get started in our pregame routine.
What do you know about Crandall so far?
Crandall's a young team. And I know that in 2 years they're going to be really, really good. They're real good right now. They play hard. They got a lot of sophomores. Defensively they run a 4-3. They're 4-down linemen. They rush up the field really hard. They cause a lot of havoc with those guys. They've got a really good secondary. Number 8, one of their safeties. He flies around, makes a lot of tackles. Noah's going to have to make some good reads, and he's going to have to throw that ball hard and strong. If he throws anything up lazy, number 8 will go get it, and he'll run it back for a touchdown. And so we got a game plan for him. We got a game plan for that defensive line and how strong and how fast they get up the field. And so we got a good game plan for it. But they're pretty good on defense. Like I said, they're young, and we may be able to take a little bit of advantage of that. Offensively, they're going to throw the ball around. They're going to be in a spread. They'll run some inside zone, but they'll mainly try to get the ball to number 4 and number 7, who are their best athletes on offense and hard to tackle, and they're very elusive and fast runners. And so if we can contain those two guys and play like we did against Poly on defense, we should be okay.
One other aspect that really shined this past
Yeah.
Friday was your special teams.
Right.
That area often gets overlooked.
One of the best things for us this week was our punt, and Noah being our all-district punter last year, we talked to him all week about making sure he didn't punt the ball down the middle of the field. He always gets good height and good distance, but sometimes that doesn't work out for you whenever you punt it straight down the field. But this week he did a really good job punting it outside the hash and towards the sideline. One time pinned him inside the 5-yard line, and then mostly it was the punts that he punted weren't returnable, and they'd hit the ground and roll, and it'd help us in field position. And so that was really good for us and helped us out field position wise in the game. Nick McHugh did a good job for us on the kickoff team, pooching it up. We typically don't like to kick it deep because the opponents that we play usually got some really fast guys back there. So we're a pooch type team. We like to try to get the ball pooched, make them fair catch it on about the 30-yard line. And Nick was perfect, man. He put it in the right spot, and for the most part, they fair caught it and started on the 30-yard line, which helped us out a lot, So after last week, whenever Northside ran that kickoff return back, that was really key for us this week. Thanks to all of the fans, the administration. We had a big crowd for 50% capacity, but we still sold out. We sold all 50% of our tickets and even sold some on the visitor side. But just wanted to thank everyone for the support, the teachers, the administrators, the student section, the band, the cheerleaders, and the drill team, and everybody that's been coming to the games. And it's been loud down there. It's been motivating for the players, and as many people as we can get to those games, it's better for us. And so just wanted to say thank you to them.